Hello, happiness abounder, and welcome back. So, really funny side note story, but I was teaching a class last Saturday and I had a lot of online class participants and attendees. And so I started off by saying, guys, thank you so much for being here. Those of you that are here in person and those of you that are online, so glad you could be here to listen to the podcast. I was like, I'm teaching a class. So it was just really funny because I was like, oh, podcast listeners, that's what I do every day. It's just what I say. So it's just really funny to me. But that said, hello, happiness abounder, podcast listener, video watcher, and everyday person who wants positivity and happiness in your life. Thank you so much for being here and for watching/listening, depending on how you access this podcast. So we are continuing our discussion all about building confidence and feeling capable. And today I want to talk about music and declarations. So let's go with music. Have you ever had one of those moments where you are like in your car and you're frustrated or you're just not having the best day, and then like you have something on, like the radio's on, or you have a CD in, and then like a song comes on and you're like, oh, this is my jam. Like, I love this song. And you turn it up and you blast it and you're like, yeah, dancing in your car and like toe tapping and drumming on the steering wheel or singing at the top of your lungs. And then like when the song's over, do you still feel kind of crappy or do you feel pretty fantastic? For me at least, and I think in most people's experience, you feel pretty fantastic. And what normally happens though is that happens by accident. Not the feeling fantastic part, but the song coming on the radio or that song coming on. I can't believe I actually said CD a few seconds ago. That totally dates me. But that song coming on your Spotify or Pandora playlist. And really, like, that's an accident. Like, it's there. The algorithms know that you like it, or the radio knows it's a popular song, but you didn't consciously choose for it to happen to change your mood and build your confidence. Instead, it just happened and you leaned in and then things shifted for you. So that's what I want to explore today. I want to explore, is there a song that makes you feel super confident when you sing it or when you're dancing to it? And when you're having a low day, a day where you're beating yourself up internally about how you may not be good enough, how you may not be worthy, how that person has better social media following, and that person has better posts, and that person has better eyebrows, like whatever it is that you're beating yourself up on that is bringing down your confidence levels, I want you to identify a song that brings them right back up. And then when you are feeling low and you need that boost, consciously pick that song. Now, I believe there are certain types of songs. So you can have a song that's like pumps you up, right? Which is almost like kind of a workout, get going kind of song. But then you have songs that are like positive that you can sing along to that you just really, really like. And those can have a similar effect. So for me, the songs that come to mind on like the power up, like get it going space is Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. I don't know why, but I love that song. Like, that's one of those songs where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna rock out to this in the car. Here I am, right? Rock you like a hurricane. Like, just get into it. And I can feel more confident. But then I have an entire playlist on Spotify of positive, uplifting songs that when I can sing them in my car, my mood instantly turns around and shifts. And what's funny is I've had moments where I've been driving home from work, I've been emotionally drained, I'm tired, I just want to go home. When I go home, I have a ton of stuff I need to do, and so it's just like, just keep going. You know, I'm kind of talking myself down like, I said this wrong at work today, this person's mad at me here, this person, and just really feeling all of the self-doubt. And when I can put on my playlist on Spotify, sometimes I don't feel like singing to it. Sometimes I don't feel like dancing to it. But if I can just put it on, within 3 songs, I'm like, yeah, I feel really good now. I feel a lot better. And the reason I say that this can build confidence is because it switches a lot of things, right? It switches your physical presence, but it can also switch your mindset. from woe is me or beating yourself up, which are both like huge detractors from confidence and feeling capable, and it can shift them into a happier state. Mentally, you're singing yourself positive words, or you're pumping yourself up. Physically, you're dancing, you're singing, you're toe tapping, you're drumming on the dashboard, steering wheel, right? You can physically and mentally and emotionally change your state through some good music. Now, here's the other small caveat, nuance to be aware of, and that is choose songs that have positive lyrics. Definitely do that, because there are songs that talk about wanting to kill yourself, and there are songs that talk about hating other people, and there are songs that talk about putting other people down to be successful, and all of these pieces, which if you're singing those, if we're subconsciously trying to get ourselves to be more confident, singing songs that talk about that kind of stuff, I don't care how good the beat is, maybe not the best, right? And I actually, Rock You Like a Hurricane, I don't listen to it that much anymore because I actually haven't looked up the lyrics. And I'm like, I should probably do that. But the beat gets me going, but I lean more and more towards my positive playlist, which I think now is like, I want to say over 30 songs, ranging from Broadway to pop, hip hop, to some Christian, to stuff that was on Glee. Like, there's a whole bunch of different types of songs that are Disney songs, right? Different songs in there that really are positive messages about overcoming, about being your best self, about being happy, about dancing, feeling better when you're dancing, like all of these things, being right where you should be, feeling glorious. So there's so many things in this playlist that I can lean on that have positive lyrics, so I'm not bringing in more negativity in my life. So all of that said, if you are interested in that playlist, you're a Spotify listener, you can check out Happiness Abound Songs, and the whole playlist is there, and maybe pick and choose which ones you like, listen to them all, it's up to you. It's definitely my preferences. I do like Broadway and things like that, so there are some of those. But for the most part, it's just pretty positive, uplifting, upbeat, inspiring songs. So again, Spotify, Happiness Abound Songs, and there's a whole bunch to choose from if you're like, I don't know what songs to choose that are positive. But I just want to be very clear. Music can help you transform your mental state so that you can build confidence as long as the lyrics in the music are positive. So that brings me to my next thing. You've heard me talk about declarations almost day in, day out. I'm a big advocate of these. Whether you call them declarations or like intention statements, some people call them affirmations. I do think there's a slight difference between those two, but this is not the place for that. But declarations or intention statements, that's when you can be saying something negative to yourself and then go, wait a minute, that's not who I want to be, and say something positive about who you are, right? So you all know my declaration statement by now. It is, I am an intuitive mentor, vibrant, abundant, and filled with light. Large amounts of money continuously come to me, and I am secure in my purpose, right? I can't say that and stay negative. I can't say that and stay insecure in my purpose and not confident. I can't say that and not be happier because I want to be vibrant, abundant, and filled with light. I can't not help somebody if I say I'm an intuitive mentor. So I can turn and shift my mental state through using my declaration. So 2 takeaways today. Make sure that you find some positive songs that can uplift you when you're speaking negatively to yourself, so that you can build confidence and feel more capable. Check out Happiness Abound Songs on Spotify if you want a little bit of help there. And use and craft a declaration statement, also a positive one, that you can use to shift your mindset. If you'd like to learn about the 3 different types of declarations, go to happinessabound.com, click on courses, and there's a declaration course for online that is a recording of me teaching it as a class, and you get a 20-page resource guide and a whole bunch of other awesome stuff, so you can actually go and buy it right now and learn all about declarations so that you can feel more confident and capable. So all of that said, do those action items today. See how it can change your perspective and transform your mindset. And above everything else, remember, you are capable of happiness abound.